Ah, we're live. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to start by sharing with you what are we doing and what is the plan here. So we are going to start this Sunday night book club, and it's happening all the time where people meet, talk about things, and this is your invite. So let me share the screen, so this way you have something to look at. But I'm inviting you to start learning and growing your money mindset, your mental foundation of where you're going to be. All right. So let's see if this allows me to share. It should, by all intents and purposes, it should let me share the screen. And I had it all set up. So here we go. Do, 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 do. Okay, so I think it was here. Mhm. Okay, we can do it that way. Here we go. I don't want to show myself. So here we are. So the idea is to kind of get together once a week and talk about money, talk about the wealth, the building blocks that we need. So this was a paid event for a long time, and now we're making it free to help more people do things, help more people show up because so many people are struggling. And if you're one of those, I need you to start thinking seriously about what do you need to do to move to that next level. So as you can see on the site here, I just put the newsletter out there and to my email list. So it's basically we're going to focus this Sunday on building the foundation, on building the wealth mindset that's needed to get you moving in the right direction. Now, I don't know where you are. You could be just at the beginning, or you could be at the 1 million, 10 million, 50 million, who knows? But there are some certain foundation that we need to build, right? So the idea is to get together, chat, talk a bit to our, we'll be talking about topics from this book here, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, all the concepts that has to do with money. We could be talking about the concept from Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill. It's one of my favorite books, by the way. And you can come in and just ask some questions that you might have. How am I doing? What are the things that I'm doing? You could have your question about how do you get a pay raise? How do people start getting paid more? You could have questions about opening your business. So what time are we meeting? Well, we're meeting 7:30 p.m. Eastern Sunday night. So that's tomorrow Sunday night. And the Zoom link is there. Everything is on the screen. But the best way is to really connect so you can get the email, get the newsletter, so you could have that in your box. So the focus is on building the money muscle, building the money mindset that you need, how you can start. Well, there's always a way, okay? And then, once you start showing up, we will help you further and further and further along. The key is to get you moving, all right? So that's the goal. The goal is to get you a foundation, to get you working and not just, stuck, so you can get a breakthrough, so you can get to build this ideal life that you want, right? I want you to dump all this negative situation that we have. All you need is just a little bit. You don't need a lot. Most of you think you need this, and you don't need a lot. You need just a little bit. So this is your chance to get some free coaching for free, zero charge. You don't even need to be in the email list, but it's better to be honest, so you know when we're hosting them, and just start showing up, right? So any questions is allowed as long as it's politically correct and within reason. Show up on time. We'll be there for 30, 40 minutes, sometime a whole hour. We might even watch a video depending on how the conversation goes. And there we go. So if you've never been invited, now you have. And thank you for being here. Now you might be thinking, why should I waste my time and show up? Well, it's not going to be a waste of time. It will be a waste of time if you show up when you're sitting there and like, oh, no questions, right? You have to become interesting. You have to become excited. You have to become that next version of them. How do interesting people become interesting? They become interesting. How do you meet interesting people? You become interesting. And I'm going to teach you that mindset. I don't know. I'm going to be reading in this book today. We'll probably pick one of the chapters or one of the pages as to how it works, but maybe we can go just with lesson one. And in lesson one in this rich dad poor, he goes, the rich don't work for money. So how is that the rich don't work for money? But you might be thinking with a poor mindset that all the rich do, they work for money and that's all they're doing. But he says here in lesson one, the rich don't work for money. The poor and the middle class work for money. The rich have money, work for them. So that's my invite to you tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Somewhere on the screen, you should be able to register, you should be able to connect and be in the CRM and be in my world. And I just want to thank you. If you think somebody would benefit, invite them. If you think somebody could use some help, invite them. And with that, have an amazing Sunday. This is the first time where I just go live like this, just on YouTube from through Zoom by itself instead of through the other streaming network, and just testing it out, see how well it works. So with that, thanks and have an amazing Saturday. Talk soon and see some of you Saturday.